Jim, we're live.
We're live. Yes.
We're live. Yeah, I thought I'd pressed. I'll take this, but I thought I'd pressed the button to go live. So they missed the best opening ever. It
It's,
was epic.
it was some good convo in there. Definitely good
It
convo.
was. It was.
Yeah.
Probably best that it wasn't live.
Yeah, probably best.
So cool.
All right. We
How,
we thought we were we so that's why we're a little bit late. Thanks, Brian, for the heads up. We were just chatting along, thought we were having a good time. We're hoping Brian Linett's going to join us. However, one of us forgot to send the link, so we're hoping he's going to jump in, but we don't know. So hopefully, Jason, you're out there. You're joining us soon.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And again, anyone watching this, if you want to jump on any of the shows in the future, then do let us know. I was thinking the other day, like, how long have we been doing this now?
Dude, it's over a year. I was thinking about the same thing. It's well over a year because we started right after the Michigan Conference 2022. Yep.
Yeah. So it's we're coming up to well over a year. So that's really cool actually.
Yeah, it is really cool. Yeah, and really stayed consistent with it. It's been on every Thursday, whether we were there or not.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's that foundation of that consistency for me. I think that's the secret to a lot of stuff, because whenever you start a new project, you've always got the excitement in the beginning,
Right.
and then you get that thing when it can become a chore sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's always like afterwards you go, do you know what? Did it consistent? So yeah, really cool. So I think 2024 is going to be. It'd be interesting to see where we take Hypno News, because we do kind of, we take stuff as far as we can possibly take it. So if anyone can, we can. Dennis Ridgway.
Hey, Dennis. Hey, Grant. Keep the folks entertained for a minute. I got to go find my charger.
Yeah, cool beans. I'll maybe sing them a song, maybe do a little dance. So yeah, obviously this is Hypno News. This is an ever evolving show. It's about what's going on in the world of hypnosis and what we've kind of figured out as well as we go along. And we've got some interesting stuff this week. And if you've had some interesting stories in your hypnosis journey this week, do let us know. It's been amazing to see all the Hypno Thoughts presenters, the congratulations posts going out there, which for me was quite interesting, because I remember I saw somebody post something and I was like, do you know what? I'm going to post my when somebody posted something, I remembered, I'd not actually sent back my signed agreement. I'd got caught up in that hype of being like, yay, I've been accepted. And then just as I posted that, Scott posted a video to kind of said, guys, you need to post these as well. So that's always quite interesting. As you'll see, I'm not in the studio today, and it doesn't look like Jim's in his studio today as well. That's the joys of this. We can put this on the road. Dennis, where are you watching from today? And how are you doing? It's great to see Dennis. Again, another speaker at conferences is Dennis, always sharing his stories and value. And that's the thing at the moment in the hypnosis world. It is about collaboration. It is about sharing the joy, sharing the love of everybody else that's out there, and kind of, the more we can let people know what we're doing, the better we're going to be doing. Who has got a World Hypnosis event coming up? January the 4th is World Hypnotism Day. It will be really interesting to kind of get a list of events or things that's putting on. I'm going to put something on in my local town here just to kind of try and get some PR on the back of that. Plus, it's a great way of, showcasing. I might do a live stream as well. And I know, again, my Sunday sessions will be coming back from this Sunday as well. I've not got a link for that. But it is just there. So if you are live streaming or doing stuff, let us know what you're up to, and we can kind of give that a push as well. I know Claudia Ricard goes live very regularly now. There's lots of great new shows. Michael Brody's got a fantastic live stream that he's doing at the moment, which if I'd prepared, and I've had a link to that. But Michael's show, really cool. It's always good fun to watch. Dan Goyette, obviously, he's got a great live stream at the moment. I love watching Dan's, and he's a fellow Be Liver as well. So it's always going to be an entertaining show. So yeah, that's something that I was going to do tonight, but completely forgot about it.
What's that?
Well, I want to play around with the tip jar thing. So I think
yeah.
from next week I want to set up. We're just discussing this whilst we're live, but again, I think it works for hypnosis and marketing. But I want to set up an email capture page where if they comment on the live stream and leave their email in that thing, we'll give away I don't know, a £5 Amazon gift voucher or something like that. Just to get that engagement going up and build that email list up as well.
Yes.
Email marketing is probably my weakest area. I know how important email lists are, and like Jason Linett, if he was on, would he's big on his list, I believe. But yeah, what are you like for that type of thing, Jim?
Oh no, I'm terrible too. In fact, I've actually gone and collected, done a good job of collecting email addresses, and then I don't put them in my CRM, or I just very rarely actually email my list.
Yeah.
And it always seems like a big deal. Even like with the Performing Hypnosis Summit, I need to get one out, an email about that. But it seems like a big hassle. But then you do it, and it's pretty easy. And yeah.
For me, it's about keeping my list engaged and hot. I don't put out enough stuff.
Right.
I think they're going to find interesting. And then when I've not emailed someone for ages, then it becomes a thing of, I don't just want to email out of the blue now. So I think 2024, I'm going to work more on my email list and list building.
Same here. In fact, I've been looking at this one. There's this really great one that I've looked at. This it's called SendFox, and it's one of those AppSumo things. And it's only like $50 for a lifetime. And the cool thing about it is it'll grab your content for the week. So like it'll grab your YouTube, your blog, your podcast, and it'll put it in a digest and get it ready where it'll literally send you an email saying, do you want to send this? And it'll have all that stuff just ready to go.
Oh, that is a great top tip there. Paulette St. Louis says, hello, peeps. Hello, Paulette.
Hello, Paulette. Yes, good to see you. I love her portrait, Facebook portrait. She's the Grinch girl.
Yes, absolutely.
Working it well.
Yeah. Are you can see I've got my tree up at the moment. Are you in the? Yeah, I know.
Oh, nice. No, mine's been bugging me about it, but we haven't got it up yet. Nope.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna wait. I've got the training, and I'm actually doing it in my living room. So we're gonna get it after the training. We're gonna get one. Yeah. Now, is that a live tree or a fake one?
It is a absolute fake one.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah, it lives in a box, and it comes out literally at this time of the year. If I wasn't live streaming, I probably wouldn't put up a tree. I'm not here that much, what I mean? But I also think it adds something nice to the live stream as well.
Yeah. Boy, that reminds me. I totally forgot to press go live again. God. Just.
Well, you're insider now as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing great, Paulette. Thank you. Must be cold out where you're at right now.
Well, I've got snow. What about you, Jim?
Oh, you got snow now? Oh no, we don't have snow. We're I think they were talking about some snow. Might have got a little bit of a light bit, but nothing major.
Yeah. What about Paulette?
Paulette they must have snow by now, right?
They must have. Yeah, cool. So great to see you're accepted Hypno Thoughts.
Yes, I'm glad to see you're accepted too. It was a little bit of a wait.
Yeah, yeah. When you sit there and you're seeing all of these people go through, and everyone's like, oh, it's in alphabetical order, and then you see it go brush down, and you're like,
yeah.
And then it arrived, and it was like, oh, thank goodness. It does it's great marketing though, to kind of put that scarcity, make people work for it.
Yeah.
Northern Lights, Paul. That's amazing.
Wow.
Northern
Yeah,
Lights is the one thing I have not seen, but I really want to. So I've actually been to Norway, and didn't see them there, and so that's something I absolutely want to see.
oh yeah, that's cool. I'd love to see those too. I love the pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sean, yes, we don't ask the Canadian about snow because it's snow there all the time.
yeah. And Paulette says beautiful. I think she's talking about you, Jim.
Yeah, of course, of course. No, wait. So the Northern Lights, same thing as the Aurora Borealis, right?
Yes, yes.
Good, good. Killing me, Smalls. Always nice to have you guys watching. Thanks so much. Um, so yeah, it's funny, Grant, because I started seeing the C some S's and I saw some T's posting, and I was like, huh, is Grant? Are they bypassing Grant this year? What's going on?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I was a bit worried, but so pleased to get on. I thought they did a really great job of securing that deal as well, because I saw the Sahara were doing the no resort fee and was literally ready to
Yeah,
do that, and then I've looked and like, oh, actually, no, it's not. It works out better the other way. So I'm
considerably different.
yeah,
Considerable savings, really. Yeah, I think a lot of us did that. We're like, oh damn, and then oh well, never mind.
yeah. Really interesting. I went to an entertainment showcase last week,
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
and I was speaking to one of the agents that was there. And it's amazing that, like, speaking at these conferences and doing the stuff that we do, how that raises the profile of the agents. Because one of the
oh
agents who doesn't book me kind of also noted, so they're obviously watching my social media, but they noted that they'd seen that I'd been in Vegas, and they've seen that I'm going to be in Vegas in February for the Performing Hypnosis Summit.
yeah,
And they see that I'm going to be in Vegas again for Hypno Thoughts Live.
yeah.
And that's what inspired them to kind of put me forward for a corporate booking.
Mm.
And so they were kind of like, oh, well, you work in Vegas a lot now. And I didn't want to go, I'm not really working Vegas a lot now. But,
You just nodded.
of course,
Yeah,
but they got to see me
yeah,
as a performance hypnotist in Vegas at the Performing Hypnosis Summit.
right,
So there's the association there and the Hypno Thoughts. So they put two and two together and make 4.5.
right.
So, but that's good for raising the profile. That's one of the things that speaking at conferences does, and for us as entertainers, obviously Performing Hypnosis Summit is great for that as well.
Anything you can do to just stand out, to just be a little bit, just put yourself out there. And I
Yeah,
know it's scary for a lot of people to do that, and I think that's why you get rewarded for it. You know,
yeah,
um, because everybody else is afraid. So when they see you sticking your head, well, there's gonna be the haters. You know,
yeah,
like Richard Barker told me one time, hey, when you stick your head up, people are going to try to knock you back down, and that happens
yeah.
plenty. But you know what? Who cares?
It's at the end of the day, we're only here once, and I want to give my hypnosis career the 100% of me.
Yeah,
I don't want to get to a point where I can go, do you know what? If I'd have just worked a little bit harder, if I'd have just put myself forward for more stuff. I
yeah,
didn't put myself forward for speaking gigs for years because
yeah,
who was I to speak on that particular thing?
exactly. Yeah. Well, the same thing with we've talked about this with teaching stage hypnosis. You know, um, for years, people would ask me, and I'd say, no, I'm not really ready for that. And then I see all these people around me that are doing it that, maybe, you know, good for them that they feel comfortable enough to put themselves out there.
Yeah.
But maybe not, I'm at least as good as they are. So yeah, it was time for that too. What do we got here from Joe Beth? Joe Beth, he's a speaker. He's one of the speakers we're having at the Performing Hypnosis Summit.
Yeah, 4.5 is what it takes to get bookings where you weren't getting them before. Go for it. Absolutely. And you know what? I was never a fan of the fake it till you make it, as you know.
Yeah.
But like you said, anything that helps you stand out is marketing.
Yeah.
Some of that I do, and there will be people watching this that would have seen me do this today. Actually, there's an entertainment Facebook group where I don't like those type of groups, which are like, I'm looking for an artist for this. I need a singer this Sunday for this. Is there a hypnotist in these groups? And you always get people always kind of going, oh, this is me. Here's my website. This is me. Here's my website. And for me, I don't think that comes across well.
Sounds desperate. Seems desperate to me.
Yeah. So what I always try and do is I always try and add value to the comment section and always recommend other people. I never recommend myself. And that, again, early on today, there was a couple of great hypnotists had already put their names forward. So I can't really add anything by putting my name forward. So I'm like, listen, why not add some more detail to your request? Where is the job? What type of hypnotist are you looking for? And I'm not going to put myself forward because you've already got two great guys above there. And it's rather than me kind of saying, look at me, get my stuff. I believe it makes me look better in that way. And then because of that, a couple of other people then go, oh no, we recommend Grant Saunders. So it's not a particular gig that I'm going to go for. I don't like gigs that try and find their entertainment in Facebook groups.
Right.
Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, if that's how they're sourcing stuff, then they've probably not got much of a marketing budget anyway.
Yeah. And that's something that was brought up on the, Brian Bay actually had asked the question on Hypnosis Hero last week about, Sean was there too, because Sean's a contributor over there, but it asked, how do you, I can't remember how he phrased it. And my thing was like, I'm looking for savvy shoppers. I don't want people that are looking for a hypnotist. I want people that are looking for Jim Kellner. That's what I'm looking for. And if they haven't spent the time to go to my website, and this is mostly for hypnotherapy part, if they haven't spent the time to go to my website, if they haven't seen some videos, read a blog article or something, I really don't want to spend much time with them because they're not really invested in me. And that's who I want. I want people that are like, I want to work with this guy.
Yeah. And that's why, and it's weird. This time of year is when, all the hypnotists come out of the woodwork that aren't working can get work because it's the Christmas party season.
Yeah.
I probably would say December is my quietest month because I don't like, maybe it's ego, I don't like people that just want to book entertainment for their work's Christmas party. I want people that want to book Grant Saunders. And so I will happily push them on to other people because I'm too old and tired to have to deal with an open bar. I mean, my show, I consider my show's quite good, but when it's an open bar, I'm not interested in that. So
I always ask them, are they big drinkers? You know what? Maybe here I got a number for you. Call this guy.
Exactly.
They're not really, the big drinkers aren't suitable for a hypnosis show. They need to be doing karaoke, dancing, live music, that kind of a thing. An
open bar is all the entertainment you need.
That's true.
Why would you ruin that with something else? Brian Baker, pictures or it didn't happen.
Not sure what that one was about.
I don't know. Maybe it was about the Hypnosis Heroes, which was great. I managed to catch that on the catch up. I did want to stay up for that.
You did see that. Was it an interesting one, huh?
Yeah. My favorite one so far, I believe.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Yes,
I thought you and Brian looked dashing.
As we always do. What about Sean? Sean had to shave.
Sean always looks fantastic. John says it's a great tactic. Locally, I'm part of a business networking group. Most members are on the prowl to suggest other members when those types of requests pop up. Often the business gets suggested 10 times plus. Makes it great. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Business network. I hate business networking, but it is essential. And again, especially if you're a hypnotherapist in any type of business, to get that opportunity to engage with your local community deliver value. Don't just sell, deliver value. It's great for getting your name out there.
It is. Yeah. I wanted to mention too, hey, if you're watching this, if you have not gotten your proposal in for the Performing Hypnosis Summit, we're locking that up here real soon. I'll put the link in. First, I'm going to share a link to iAct. They are they actually have opened up I think they've opened up the call for speakers. I saw an announcement. I don't know what it was now. Shoot. I'm a great reporter, right?
Oh, the best.
I just saw it on Facebook today too. I don't remember what they said. Anyway, go check out their website. There's important stuff happening, guys. And I think it happens in Florida. So nice.
That's a part of the US I've not been to, actually, is Florida.
I haven't either. I passed through there. I was there for like 2 days, but just or 1 day, but it was nothing. Yeah, definitely want to do that.
True information through.
Oh, that's cool.
Tip up town theme this year is magic. Awesome.
Great. I'm happy to help people get connected. That's what it's all about, guys. Being more connected.
So is Paul? Am I guessing that Paula is from St. Louis?
Where is she from? No, that's actually her name. That's actually her name. Yeah. Wait, did I just share the right link? I don't know what happened here. Yeah. It's a very interesting story. Like very interesting story. It's never mind, but it's interesting story with that. She has to have it spelled this certain way that the government won't let her spell the correct way or something. And it was a long conversation. Anyway, not so newsworthy. You'll be at Michigan next year, and then you'll be able to find out.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to meeting you, Paulette. But yeah, I'm looking forward. I mean, I'm really looking forward to 2024. There's lots of exciting stuff going on. Starting the year with a bang with the Performing Hypnosis Summit in February. I just popped up a link to that, and there is a link in the comment section. I'm really excited for that. Then April is Heartlands.
Yes.
Yeah, excited for that in St. Louis.
Yes, speaking of St. Louis.
Looking forward to that. Hypno Thoughts Live, obviously.
Right.
Michigan Conference. And plus a few other bits and bobs in the middle as well.
Yeah, bits and bobs like the Pacific Northwest Hypnosis Conference in June.
That's the one. In June, yeah.
Just some bits and bobs.
That bits and bobs. As I was speaking them out loud, I'm like, I know I was here. I'm like, I'll just say bits and bobs, all encapsulating bits and bobs.
We should make up a master list. Somebody should make up a master list that can list all the conferences when they are. Somebody listening out there that wants to do that would be a great service.
That would be, and I think doing that would help you sleep on a nighttime.
That's right.
It feel good. It's weird because we know from like researching for this show. Once you start looking beyond the big hitters, there's some very weird and wonderful conferences out there, which is really cool.
Did you, Sean? Huh.
Oh.
Send it again. Who'd you send it to? One of us? Both of us?
Sean is amazing. I will just put that out there.
No kidding. Yeah. He is in the thick of everything. That guy is everywhere. And doing awesome work everywhere. He's part of the if you don't know this, Grant knows this. He's part of the team for Performing Hypnosis Summit. He's also does with Hypnosis Hero, does support over there. He's heavily involved in the Hypno Hustle. He's everywhere. Yeah.
And it goes back to what we were saying earlier about collaboration. Nobody gets to the end individually. It is all part of a team. It's the better the team, the better the people you surround yourself with, the more chance you've got.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't even remember that. It's faded from my memory.
yeah. It was a good show. It was a good show.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it was okay. Yeah.
It was all right. It was all right.
Well, please send it again, Sean. We missed it. We'd love to have it again. We'll get that posted somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah, it's performing hypnosis. Some speaker applications. Like if you're thinking about it, this is your final call to get them in, like ASAP.
Yes, it is.
Heartland. I think theirs is December the 30th. You got to get your speaker applications in for that.
Yeah. Right away. And
Well,
you know what? Hey, this is a good point. You know, even though you see like the deadline, and I'm guilty of this too, guys. But if you see the deadline is like, it's 6 months away, no problem. Get it in right away, because you know what? It's so frustrating when you're trying to when you want to get the schedule together sooner rather than later. And also, we're likely to just take people earlier just because they showed up earlier. I mean, they'll be good speakers, but we're constantly drawing people. So yeah, you get a really good chance if you get that in sooner rather than later.
That sort of thing. I'm a procrastinator. It is my super skill set. But I saw a thing, and it's something I'm taking on board for 2024. And it was a thing where it's like, just do it now. Just do it now.
Yeah,
just do it now. If it takes 5 minutes now, it's going to take 5 minutes in the future, but then life gets in the way in between that. So if you're thinking, oh, that looks interesting, I might do that, just do it.
Yeah.
Do it. And then it's done. You can then just leave your mind then, and then worry about it later on. I know I'm working on my calendar game more this year. I've actually finally done the whole thing of kind of setting up Calendly Pro so it can look after a lot of my bookings and take bookings for coaching clients and everything else. And so because of that, I have to make sure my calendar's on point. But yeah, it's that whole, I always had too much faith in future Grant. And it's like, this Grant, he can't do that, but future Grant, he'll have the resources to do that. He'll have all the time in the world to do that. And whereas now it's like procrastination is, just do it now and then, figure it out later.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Amanda's here as well. She says, evening, gents. Evening, Amanda. Or morning.
Hello, Amanda. So nice to see you.
Speaking of stuff going on as well, there was an amazing Common Hypnosis workshop going on.
Is there? Whoa.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, join me this weekend if you're in the Seattle area. You're probably not, so you're probably not going to. Probably too late for you if you're watching this now, but maybe next time. So hopefully I'll see you.
Yeah, I was looking at that hypnoticsuccessacademy.com. Some great courses on there as well. And I'm not just saying that because it's you, Jim. And again, that's something I need to work on more this year. I've kind of got a few courses that are 80% done. Which is
I have a lot of things that are about 80% done. Wouldn't it be better to have one thing done rather than 10 things 80% done?
The way I look at it is they're all like, and I don't know if this is a good thing for procrastinators or not, but if there's a job that I'm putting off, I need to find a job that I don't want to do more than the job that I'm putting off, and then I'll do the job that I was originally putting off. So I have lots of projects that are 80% done, and then when another project comes along that I'm like, I'll then go back to the original project and then start finishing those off. So eventually, all my ducks will line up.
And then all of a sudden, you'll just have like 10 courses out there, a couple of books.
Exactly.
Huge projects. Yeah.
Well, I must admit, actually, for me, it's not massive, but finishing the ebook was a big thing. But it was because basically I was putting that together for a course that I'm doing for live streaming, but then it kind of took on its own thing. So I mean, it's only 64 pages or something like that. But I was looking at putting together different hooks for live streams. So I'll just quick self promotion plug there.
Yes.
Yeah, but it was just different hooks and stuff. But there's something spectacular about finishing a project. Like
Yeah.
it's just, I think that's the great thing about taking on board speaking jobs at conferences, because it's something that you say you're going to do in the future, and then as the time gets closer, you do your prep work, you write your talk, you go through it, you practice it, you rehearse it, you get there on the day, and then you deliver it and you do it, and it's a big tick. It's not a maintenance job. It's not a day-to-day, everyday job that you do. It's a big tick of saying, I'm a professional, I speak, I do this, and then there's a big tick that reinforces that. And I think a lot of hypnotherapists, doing things like that, it's not just about pushing your business. It's about what it tells you, how you're programming yourself. You're hypnotizing yourself into saying, I'm a person that when I say I'm going to do something, I go and do it. And speaking is one of those great things, because we're standing on a pedestal and all the eyes are on us, whether we get it right or wrong. And so I do think it's one of the best things you can do to increase your confidence as a hypnotist.
Absolutely. And your status, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't think there's anything better for that.
Yeah.
I'll just pop this up a little bit. That is the International Stage Hypnosis Association. It's been great to see some of the professional members coming through now. So if you are a member of that, you can apply for your membership to become a professional member, which just shows that you've got no criminal background check and all sorts of other bits and bobs. And they had their first kind of like an AI online training thing, which Paul Ramsey hosted, which was a great event. And so there's lots of free educational stuff going on with that as well. So that's a cool thing. What else is cool that's going on, Jim?
Well, I have to jump over in just a moment to help finish up. We're finishing up the details for our World Hypnotism Day celebration here in the Northwest, Pacific Northwest.
Awesome. What are you going to be doing?
Well, I've got I kind of same thing I'm doing performing hypnosis. I kind of put together a bunch of stuff and coordinating that, and then I'll be emceeing the event.
Awesome. Brilliant.
Awesome.
Brilliant.
Dennis,
cool.
Thank you. Dennis, so glad.
It's nice to know there's a couple of people. Like to see Michael Brody, what he's doing now, how speaking at conferences has changed his whole outlook and business.
Right.
It's amazing that what that can do.
Yeah.
Paulette says, I am squeaky clean.
Good to know. All the news you need, people. All the news you need. Maybe we'll use the Brian line. Pictures or it didn't happen. I don't know.
Oh, awesome. Brilliant. But yeah, January the 4th, World Hypnotism Day. If you are a hypnotherapist, a hypnotist, it's a great opportunity. Maybe the week beforehand, send a press release to your local newspaper, your local news channel, or even some of the local like Facebook news groups, local community groups online. Send them some stuff. It's content for them. Everyone out there at the moment is desperately seeking content. So if you've got something a little bit different and quirky, such as World Hypnotism Day, they'll happily jump on it. So you might get some traction, you might not, but it's practice in getting that type of stuff done. There's a hypnotist who I'll not mention who does a great job of getting PR on the back of their shows. And it's you don't need to have the world's best show. You don't need to have, you don't have to have the world's best hypnotist. But if you can do an okay show but get some great PR on the back of it, you are going to win the game. Simple as that. So absolutely.
Yeah.
Paulette says background checks.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, good. Again, good to know. Grant, I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to jump over to that meeting, and I will catch up with you in a few days. I hope we got a few things to figure out for the summit.
Absolutely. Guys, take care. Enjoy the rest of your night. Don't forget to show Jim lots and lots of love. For us, don't forget to join us every Thursday/Friday here on Hypno News. And if you've got anything going on, Gutter Guppies, absolutely. No better place to be. If you've got anything else going on, then do let us know. From me, thank you very much for joining us here, even though I'm in my living room today rather than the studio. Take care, good night, and God bless.